This is the Redwitch Moonphaser. It is a phase, tremolo, and most uniquely of all, a tremor phase pedal. And it sounds like this. Moonphaser's got three controls. The first of these is called velocity, and that simply controls the speed of the pulse. From fast to slow. The next control is a little more interesting. It's called trajectory, and what it enables you to do is control where the pulse happens. At the moment, it's fully clockwise, and in this position, it's a very shimmery sound. And as we wind it back, the pulse shifts into the low end of the frequency spectrum. You can hear that throb's happening in the bottom end, more and more. And then when we wind it back around, back to a shimmery sound. Now things get really exciting when we deal with the cosmology control, the last of the three controls. It's a six-way rotary switch, which basically gives you 6 different pedals in one. It gives you 3 phases, a tremolo, and most exciting of all, the tremor phase. It gives you 2 different tremor phase settings. Now, tremor phase is when the volume pulse of the tremolo occurs at the same time as the phase shift sound. And it sounds like this. Let's slow it down a little so you can really hear that volume shift and the phase shift happening at the same time. Now, the trajectory control again operates exactly as I described it before. At the moment it's in a shimmery position, and as we turn around, really into uni-vibe territory. Sort of Dave Gilmour, Pink Floyd, that kind of sort of slushy, mushy sort of a sound. Now, to just jump back for a second, we've got that first position, which we've already heard, which is the first phaser. Then we've got the second position, which is the first tremor phaser, and it sounds like this. It's quite a delicate sound, not as pronounced as that tremor phase we were just listening to. Next position is the second phaser. This makes me think of Pink Floyd a lot too. Next position is the tremor phase we were just listening to. Then we have the last of the phases. This is a really dark sort of phaser. It's quite subtle and understated. And then the last setting is the tremolo, which sounds like this. So there we have it. This is the Redwitch Moonphaser. It's also got stereo outputs. When you run each of these into a separate amplifier, you've got a wet and a dry. The phase sound occurs in the space between the 2 amplifiers. So you can hear the clean sound. Let's disengage the pedal first. Here's the clean. And bringing the phase in, true bypass. That's the Redwitch Moonphaser.